Hi YouTube, it's Owen
and Lora.
And we're back for more of this here talking to you thing.
We have another tag game that we're going to do for you guys.
Yay!
This one is the gamer tag. It's questions about video games and all that fun jazz. So, here is the first one. Number 1. What is your favorite game of all time?
Final Fantasy 6 or 5 or 9
or anything titled Final Fantasy
or 10. But not Crystal Chronicles on the Wii.
I think you can figure out which one's my favorite.
Yep. Final Fantasy 7 right there. She drew that. She drew that.
I did not. Okay, no.
Oh, you traced it and recolored it.
I colored it.
Fair enough.
I redid it and colored it. I didn't. That's somebody else's.
You traced it and colored it.
The picture underneath, however, this one right here, this black and white one that you can't really see, I drew that.
She did draw that.
So, but anyway, my favorite is Assassin's Creed. I'm not too fond of stuff that came after Revelations, like 3 and 4 and all them.
4 was good. 4 was good.
Any, like, the Ezio and Altair era own my heart. Like, I binge played them for the longest time. They were the best games I ever played. For me, personally. What are you doing?
I'm pointing at Ezio.
Gotcha. I had like a giant body-sized poster of him on my wall, on the door, on our door, on the door. Okay. Question 2. What is the earliest game you remember?
Game Rooms were playing it. The Mega Man game where we had the punchy thing and the fairy thing. Was it 6? I think it was 6. It was not 2.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember Mega Man well.
Was that 5 or 6? I think it was 5. We had the little fairy jetpack thing, and then you had the punchy thing, and that one.
Kirby's Dream Land. For the NES? Was the NES?
Nightmare in Dreamland?
Nightmare in Dreamland. There you go. That's it's Kirby. It was Kirby.
Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland.
That and the Donkey Kong on the SNES were what I remember shooting. I was like 5.
Yeah, very young.
When we started playing them, my mom would binge play them at like 12 at night, and if I wasn't sleeping, I would get up and go sit in her room and watch her play. I liked it. Number 3. What is your favorite genre of games? RPGs. I own 3 games on the Xbox 360. They are all RPGs.
They're
like the only RPGs on the Xbox?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a very, very bad selection of RPGs on that console.
Because it was meant for shooters. It was. That's a whole nother conversation. But, no, RPGs and MMOs.
Them MMORPGs? Dude.
14, what?
Dumped 8 years and 11, so hey.
Yeah, he was hardcore into that stuff.
I am sad that I never finished my Excalibur.
Sorry.
It's okay.
4. Who is your least favorite character in a video game?
I'm about to get a lot of hate mail for this, but that gay guy from Enchanted Arms, the fabulous one with the harp or whatever it was, the blonde-haired one.
Is Enchanted Arms the one that they do that funky dancing?
Yeah, the one that we were making fun of the whole time.
That dude.
The 3 hours we played it together.
Well, one, you kind of... Okay, I'm gonna be Tumblr. You can't assume he's gay.
I know.
Because he's just flamboyant.
He's flamboyant with the list.
He's just who he is.
I know.
But I will give you that he is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Like, I don't mean any disrespect to any gay people out there. Y'all guys are cool.
LGBTQ.
Yeah, the whole community. Y'all are awesome. More power to you.
LGBTQA. I think it's a full term it is now.
Keeps getting longer every year.
But hey, they're recognizing more people. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's true. But that character was annoying. And like every third sentence was just making fun of the protagonist. Every third sentence was just ripping on the main character for being the main character. I mean, pointless. Character's pointless.
Least favorite character for me?
Connor.
You know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna be an ass, but yeah. I can't stand Connor.
There was so much potential for him at the very beginning of the game.
He could have been something great. He could have been an awesome character.
He could have been the next Ezio, and then they're like, we'll just not have him grow in his whole adventure. He'll be the same person.
He just ended up being a little whiny baby
and a sheep.
I don't want to get too deep into it, but if I'd have to like twisting my arm, pick one, it'd be Connor. Sorry. 5. Who is your favorite game character?
Well, for her, it's Ezio.
Well, hey. Escosio?
I apologize.
Honestly, I have to think about it, because I have, like, a lot of favorite characters.
I know. I have a lot of favorite characters, too. There's Ryu, and Ryu, and Ryu, and Ryu. 5 Breath of Fire games. They're all named Ryu.
That's right, but they're all, like, different people.
Yep.
They're all the same name, but doesn't Ryu, like, mean dragon or something?
Yep. And then all of them are dragon people.
Yeah.
There's the pun, huh? There's all the cool Final Fantasy characters.
You know who's my favorite? Demrick. My Fire Emblem Abby.
Oh, right.
He's my favorite because he's mine. He's me. In a male form. That would have to be, you know what? Fire Emblem would actually have to be one of my favorite all-time game. Next to Assassin's Creed, because I am just so in love with that game. The Awakening, Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, because people don't die.
Well, they can die if you turn it on. But I am so madly in love with that game. And Demrick and Cordelia are my... Well, Demrick, because he's my Abby, and Cordelia, she's a character in the game, are my favorite.
OTP.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, sorry.
And my favorite character, Shulk. I Shulk it up all the time.
I don't even want to play the game anymore now because of how good you are with Shulk on Smash Brothers. Oh, I hate it. Anyway, 6. We're on number 6, yeah. What game are you looking forward to the most?
Ooh, there are a couple. Type O looks good.
Yes,
15.
15 especially. That's something I'm like, oh, I want it so bad. And Guilty Gear, the new Guilty Gear game that's coming out.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Final Fantasy 14 3.0. Does that count? Does an expansion pack count?
It's an expansion. Oh no, calm down. Whoa.
The next expansion to StarCraft 2 is coming out sometime next year with the Protoss.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right.
Protoss campaign.
You're the hardcore StarCraft.
I need to make a StarCraft video.
I don't know if you want to.
That'd be fun. Blowing stuff up. That'd be awesome. I'm sorry. Tangent.
Big time. But
what I do?
Yeah, as you can see, he's more hardcore in the games than I am.
I'm slowly converting her to the dark side. We have cookies.
Okay, 7. What was the first game you played?
That's Mega Man 5.
For you.
With fairies and the punching.
For you.
And the second one was Final Fantasy 1.
Me, Dr. Mario was the first game I played, and it was the Tetris knockoff kind of, not knockoff, but the Tetris kind of.
It was totally Tetris knockoff.
But I remember I almost stopped. I almost didn't want to be into video games because of that game, because the little monster things that come out.
Yeah, little viruses
scared me. They would and then the 8-bit music, it traumatized me. I was like, nope, I'm done. I've never. And then I got into Super Mario 3 with the little Tanuki and all the Tanuki suit and everything. Oh, I fell in love with it. So if it hadn't been for Super Mario 3, I probably would have never really wanted to be into games more. And because from there, I just spiraled into other things, like all NES and SNES games were what I played for the longest time.
There were some really good games on the end. Like Wario's Woods was such a good NES game that no one has ever played except me, apparently. I say Wario's Woods and people give me faces. It was like a little puzzle game. It was really cute.
I know you told me about it. I've never seen it, but tangent again on that.
Yeah.
So that was number 7. Okay, number 8. How long have you been playing video games?
My whole life, give or take.
I'd say, because we're both 24.
It's like 24 years.
So, were you playing in the womb?
I totally was. No, it wasn't.
Obviously.
That would have been weird.
That would have been hella strange.
It would have.
I'd say for me, like 19, 20 years.
Yeah, 19, 20 years.
It would take.
More or less. A long time.
It's been a while. 9. What game have you clocked the most hours into? Fire Emblem Awakening. I have like 120 hours on that game.
Final Fantasy 11. I had over a year of time clocked on that game. Of time spent actually playing the game.
He binge played.
I know like that. There was one time I was awake for 3 straight days playing that game. A lot of caffeine was involved.
Oh my god. Jeez, Lou.
The weird thing is I was partying with a bunch of Japanese people, and they were all in the same party too for 3 straight days. It was a group of 6 of us. 1 English guy, 5 Japanese people, binge playing the game for 3 straight days. None of us slept. It was great. It was the best.
Dude, just hearing that made me tired.
I gained like 40 levels. It was awesome.
Holy mo! God, what were you playing?
I think I was on my monk. Might have been my paladin. I don't remember. 3. Yeah.
Dang, I couldn't do that.
It was fun.
I can barely stay awake, like, at lock-ins, when you stay awake all night, and you go home in the morning. I can't stay awake at those. I fall asleep. I'll find a corner and curl up in it.
I can't do it anymore.
Well, that answers number 10. What's your longest gaming session?
So, like, 3 days, I was partying with these Japanese people at 11. Gained, like, 40 levels.
Oh, dude, I don't play games that often. I really don't. Not as often as I kind of wish I could.
So
I need to move my leg. My leg kind of hurts a little bit.
So her longest gaming session was probably, like, 12 hours. Us playing 14 together.
Yeah, it would probably be like, for me, it'd probably be the binge sessions that we do on 14 together. We have days where we're actually, like, really not that busy and we should be making videos, but we want to hang out with each other.
So, like, this Sunday, we were actually off, and instead of spending time with you guys, we spent 13 hours on Final Fantasy 14.
We literally just got married last Wednesday, and he had school the next day. And then he had Friday off, but his family had us, so we didn't have any time to just be together.
And then Saturday went back to work?
Yeah, he went back to work on Saturday. And then Sunday was the day where we were like, frack it, we're just going to binge play 14 together.
Yeah, we turned off our phones and just played video games.
But we didn't literally turn off our phones. I can't literally turn my phone off. I have responsibilities.
And I can't either. I need my phone to log into Final Fantasy 14. Sorry, your face is adorable.
Okay. Oh. So we're on 11, right?
I think so.
Who is your favorite game developer? This is you. This is all you, because I don't know developers.
So, like, we're talking developing company? Are we talking like director, producer?
I would assume game developer. The person that made the game. I would assume that's what they mean. I don't...
Do they mean, like, the person? They mean the group of people?
Just...
Squaresoft? I like Squaresoft.
Okay, so what's the difference? Squaresoft is Square Enix, right?
Oh, yeah. Squaresoft bought Enix and became Square Enix.
So, okay.
Because back in the day, it was Square and Enix were 2 competing game companies. Enix made Dragon Warrior and Star Ocean, and Square, of course, Final Fantasy. And Enix was coming on some hard times, and so Squaresoft's like, you have IPs we want, yoink. You grab them all up. So now Square Enix is made of 10 studios. There's 8 Square studios and 2 Enix studios.
I guess I would have to say Ubisoft for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know who made Fire Emblem, so...
Fire Emblem. I don't know.
Cool.
No, it's Nintendo and someone else.
I
don't know. Someone cool that we don't know or remember don't care about.
Okay, number 12. Who is your favorite hero and villain in video games?
Favorite hero and villain.
Villain, Kefka. Because Kefka is batshit crazy, but he's like, I would totally party with that dude. He's like, oh, destroy the world. I'd be like, cool, dog. You want to go get shots or something? Like, I don't know. I just like Kefka. Like, he's, I don't know. Because he is a villain, I'm right.
Yeah, dude, straight up. He destroys the world.
Okay.
He's bad guy.
Dude. I'd rather be on his good side if he's going to destroy the world. Hell.
Let me see here. Favorite hero and favorite villain. You still have to pick a hero, so I'm still thinking.
I guess hero, to be honest, I would say it'd be a tie between Ezio and Zack. Because Zack, not to be mean or nothing, I like Cloud and all, but it's Zack. I mean, Cloud is Zack for most of the game.
Yeah.
And I prefer Zack because he's a lot more happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
So I would have to pick Zack or Ezio as my hero. Ezio because he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make shit happen. And Zack is just he's a hero. He's like literally what heroes are made of, so.
So I'm gonna totally drop one of those crazy, mind-blowing one. I picked the same character for both answers.
I think I know that dude you're gonna talk. Who is it?
I'm gonna go with Golbez from Final Fantasy IV.
Okay, I got you now.
Cecil's brother. He starts off as a bad guy, turns into a good guy. Pretty what's up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I totally thought you were gonna say Tidus though, because I know you're like. You're so in love with Tidus.
Technically, he was a bad guy in Dissidia.
Who?
Tidus.
Really?
Yes. During the first part of the Duodecim storyline, he was a warrior of chaos, and his father was a warrior of cosmos.
Oh, that's right.
And then they swapped.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So yeah, there's another good one. Also, Jacked in General, another good example of both a hero and a villain. I mean, Braska's...
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, Braska's guardian, hero, Sin, villain. Don't get much more than that.
You know, I really liked Jacked. I really liked him in 10. Like, he was an ass, and not to be mean or nothing, he was kind of a shitty dad, but it was kind of a, not really his fault, but kind of his fault kind of situation.
It was kind of one of those, he realized he had fucked up way too late. Like, I mean, he was never really able to make it better with Tidus, but at least by the end of it, he wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Derailed again.
Yeah.
13, sorry. Who is your most hated character of any game? So wouldn't that be the same as that other question? Your favorite?
Least favorite
character?
Least hated.
Who is your most hated?
Most hated.
That's kind of harsh. Most hated.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear. Oh, he's a dick. I was gonna say those nightmares.
Nightmares? Which nightmares?
Final Fantasy 3. They're these horse monsters.
Oh, those things. The ones that like they can paralyze your whole team and end your game or something.
Yeah. So in Final Fantasy 3, it was the first one on the NES to feature rows, front row and back row.
That's the one that was.
At least in the modern sense.
No, that's the actual 3 you're talking about.
Right.
6 is the one that was claimed to be 3 when it came over here.
Right.
Okay.
We're talking 3 here.
The actual 3.
Yeah, and it was the first one to feature back attacks, getting back attacked by monsters, where your rows are switched and they have an extra turn. Well, there was an encounter on your way to pick up the Invincible, where it was 4 of these monsters called Nightmares. They had 3 attacks. A basic melee attack, which they never used. An attack that puts your entire party to sleep. An attack that makes one character confused with 100% accuracy. And then these things could back attack you, so all 4 of them got a turn before you could do anything, and your rows were flipped. It was pretty much a guaranteed game over, no matter what.
Did you beat them once, didn't you?
I did. It took half an hour.
See why I say he's like a Final Fantasy buff? He knows stuff.
I got lucky. They threw my thief into the back row so nothing could touch him. He couldn't even touch himself. So.
You still won.
Yeah, eventually.
Fluke win is fluke win. I mean, hey,
I'll take it. I beat the Nightmare back attack. I win. I win at games. I'm good at games.
He is. I'll give him that.
Except for action games. We should totally have an annotation to Terranigma so they can watch me not be good at games.
Or they could just look it up since you mentioned it.
Yeah, you could just check it out on the channel. It's a good idea.
Okay, that was 13. Okay, what's your favorite gaming system and why?
Favorite gaming system and why? PlayStation Vita.
Why?
Because I have 1 through 10 consecutively and I can switch at them at will. Final Fantasy 1 through 10.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I have Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, Tactics, Dissidia, plus Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. All in my Vita. All at the same time. It's awesome.
3DS because Fire Emblem.
Yeah, the Def kind of figured she'd pick that one.
I'm so in love with that game, y'all don't understand. Okay. Do you use walkthroughs or playthrough on your own?
Yes.
Okay, basically, both of us never really used walkthroughs. I know you use them every now and then when you're trying to, like, because, see, okay.
When I've been stuck in the same spot for 30 minutes and want to stop playing the game, I'll use a walkthrough so I don't have to stop playing the game.
Yeah. Well, one thing I know that we've both done is we've played through a game. I played through the game for the story, because I love stories. I'd rather, if games could be books, I'd be so happy with that. But anyway, I played through this for the story, and he plays through for the story and for the little extra crap. And then once we've played through it once, we'll play through it again and try to find the little tidbits and extra crap and all the side missions and all the side stuff. And if what we need it, we go through the walkthrough and be like, well, that's where we gotta find that, and that's where we gotta find this. Pretty much. And we've been using a walkthrough to get through Terranigma.
Only when I get stuck and don't want to make videos of me being stuck.
20 minutes of walking around in circles. It's not fun. Okay.
Especially when I don't even gain a level.
Have you ever been to a gaming convention?
Been to an anime convention where gaming stuff happens.
Technically a RealmsCon, because that's the only convention that we have here in our town that we can go to. Would count as both.
Yeah.
Well, because they have gaming tournaments there. Every year they have they have Xbox based, PlayStation based, Wii based, all the fighting games like Super Smash and Mortal Kombat, and I think this year they had Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
And they had Super Smash Bros. The 3DS. It had just came out the day of RealmsCon.
Yeah, it came out Friday, and so there was a tournament Saturday.
Because there was a lot of people that went and bought that game. Like, this motherfucker went and bought the game, too. Yeah. I didn't even know.
Shulk.
Savage.
I love you too, baby.
Okay. Stop it. What's your best gaming memory and your worst? What were you doing?
I was gonna bunny ears you.
I'm punching.
Well, I know my worst gaming memory was a couple bad memories from 10. There's the Thunder Plains.
Oh, yeah.
There's the damn Chocobo race.
Oh, yeah, that one was fun. I'm sorry, I laughed my ass off watching you
I
do that.
raged hard at that.
Oh, it was the funniest thing.
Because you're just waiting for the game to let you win!
It was...
That's not a game!
Of course it's gonna suck for you because you're the one going through it, but I'm the one sitting in the background being like, you dumb.
That's not a game when you're just waiting for it to let you win! Okay, and for those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy X, to unlock Tidus's ultimate weapon, one of the things you have to do is you have to race against this other Chocobo lady on Chocobo while collecting balloons to lower your time and dodging birds which raise your time. And in order to get the thing you need, you have to win with a time of 0.
It's a pain in the ass.
And just to add insult to injury, the one time I actually won, my time was like -7 seconds. I like blew the shit out of it once it finally let me win. Hated that. And of course the Thunder Plains, dodging 200 consecutive lightning bolts.
And that's for Lulu?
Yeah.
Lulu
I still haven't done it. I got to like 187.
It's like, I think hers is the only weapon you haven't done.
Yep. She's the one I'm missing. That damn Onion Knight, which is super adorable.
Anyway. The
best gaming memory? Best gaming memory. I don't know. There are a lot of good ones. Beating just about all the Final Fantasy games. Those all had good moments, except for 8. Story in 8 was meh. Yeah, a lot of good memories there.
I can't think of any worst.
Except for the ending to Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh god, dude, I know.
Hey, let's take this character that everyone loves and kill him! That's good for a franchise, right?
Thinking. Anyway, sorry. I guess... Dude, I can't think of anything. We're just eating time on that. Damn it. I probably have to... I guess the best for me would be beating Priam in Fire Emblem Awakening. I wanted his ass so bad because he was powerful. So I have him basically a powerhouse now. Like I maxed him out, and I've maxed out almost all the main characters. I no life that game. That's why it's like 120 plus hours on there. I went batshit crazy with it.
All that grinding.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
It's like the one game I like to grind on because it like mellows me out. Worst. Oh, what would be my worst? Oh, the worst would be I was playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on the Xbox. It was like 2 in the morning. It's when we were living in that the 2-story apartment, the one on Rojo. We were living there. We were all sleeping in the same room because it was the only room with AC, and it was hot as hell. And I was playing through one of like side story things that had to do with the apple, and it was a scene where they were burning Joan of Arc. It was I think it was Joan of Arc. Yeah, they were burning her at the stake. They were on the stake, and I had the volume up because I couldn't really hear. So those of you that have played this game know where I'm going. I couldn't hear like anything that was really going on, and I wanted to hear the story, and I liked listening to when Ezio talked. And I finished the puzzle, and the picture came up, and there was this like blood-curdling scream, and it woke everybody up, scared everybody out of their minds, and all I remember was laughing and crying at the same time because it was funny that everybody woke up. And it was terrifying because that scream made my heart hurt. So I guess that would have to be the worst experience I've had in video games. Because I normally just like block everything that annoys me, or I put the controller down and walk away. Yeah. So yeah.
She do.
What game character you think best represents you? Yeah, we're still going here.
No.
We got 2 more questions after that.
I'd probably say Bart's for me.
Bart's, really?
Yeah. Carefree, easygoing, hero.
I always associate you with Tidus.
Yeah, Tidus is a good one too. Is it because I'm a crybaby, or are you calling me a crybaby? You're calling me a crybaby.
He's a little bit of a crybaby. He's really emotional for a guy.
He is. We're talking about Tidus, right?
You? I'm talking about you.
Oh, well crap. Yeah.
But Tidus is too. That's why I relate you, I guess, to Tidus the most. For me, it would be between, well, obviously Demeric, because he's my character, based on me. But if I were to pick I would say probably Cloud, because he's so like pessimistic and depressed and stuff, and that's kind of me. Like I don't give a crap. I'm really quiet. I keep to myself.
Don't cry, Kadaj.
Oh, I'm not Kadaj. I am not Kadaj.
I know.
I would have to say Cloud, or maybe like a mix of Cloud and Lightning, like their pessimism and their like the world sucks kind of ideal.
Or like Squall. I don't need nobody but me.
No, I don't feel that way.
No?
Nah. I mean, I like being around people. I like having people around. I'm just really like meh.
Yeah. Okay.
What game do you think should not have ever been made? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It was terrible.
Okay.
It was bad. You know what? Just for that look, we're going to do a playthrough of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Just so you all can see how bad this game was. It was terrible.
Expect that within like a year.
Or maybe 3 weeks.
I don't know, maybe something or other. We'll figure something out.
After I finish Terranigma, I probably
Eventually we'll finish all these games that we started. I think we started out with way too many long video games.
Right. I probably will not finish Mystic Quest. I'll probably get like an hour into it and go, fuck this game! It's dumb and annoying.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Final question! Look, we're almost done. Console or PC?
¿Por qué no los dos?
I don't really care.
Yeah. Especially when I have a PC, I have a console. I like both. I play both.
Mm-hmm.
Both are good.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. The one game I'm looking forward to starting on PC is Sims.
The Sims. I mean, in like games like StarCraft clearly play better on the PC than the console.
Do they even have a console version of StarCraft?
They made a console version on the N64 and it was terrible.
Ooh.
It was downright terrible. And like there are some other real-time strategy games of the same genre that made console versions and they were terrible. The controls are bad because you're using a joystick as a mouse. It's not fast enough.
Okay. So, that's it for our gamer tag questions.
Woo!
I'm tired.
Yeah, it was fun, guys. It was fun, guys.
So if you have any like tag games that you think we should see or whatever, just
any games you want us to play.
Yeah, that too. Any suggestions or any comments you might have, as long as they're not negative comments. I'm not too fond of those.
It's okay. There's a delete button.
But just go ahead.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. So we will see y'all later, YouTube.
Bye.